Hey there, this is LaQuita with QuitaBugHandmaids.com, and thank you so much for joining me today for another Stampin' Up tutorial. So today's project features the Pieces and Patterns stamp set. This is from the current 2017-18 annual catalog by Stampin' Up. Love this stamp set. Fun little sentiments in here, some cute images, and today we're actually going to use this hello there sentiment down here at the bottom. So let's go ahead and jump right into this project and get started. So I've got a piece of Whisper White cardstock here. I'm going to go ahead and bring in my crushed curry ink pad, and we're going to start by stamping that hello there sentiment. So I'm just going to ink that up and stamp it right here. I love this image. I've actually used this for several projects. I love it. And then I've got my basic black archival ink pad here, and we're going to stamp the Polaroid camera. Well, that's what it looks like, is one of those Polaroid like instant little cameras. I've been wanting to use this image since the stamp set came out, and I just never created a card using it. And then it just seemed like the perfect image for today's project. I love that. So I'm actually going to bring in my paper snips, and I am going to cut out this little camera because I want to actually, they say fussy cut. I don't really use that term. I say hand cut. I'm going to hand cut this little camera out, and I am going to leave just a thin little border around the edge, a very thin white border. And I'm kind of keeping sharp lines as I go around the edges as well, not really curving them. All right, so there is my little camera. Isn't that just the cutest? I love that. Alrighty, so now let me just clear this. So now I'm about to get a little punch crazy. I've got several punches that I'm going to use here. So to punch out my hello there, this is the 1 3/4 inch circle punch. So we'll just get that out of there. Then I've got my 2-inch circle punch and some of the beautiful, let me see if you can see that, Dazzling Diamonds glimmer paper. This is my favorite glimmer paper. We have gold, we have red, real red, let's see, we have silver, and I think that's it. Gold, silver, real red, and Dazzling Diamonds. I think those are the only 4. This is my favorite. And then I've got my Starburst punch, which is my new favorite punch. I love that little edge it gives you there. And this was some Flirty Flamingo cardstock. So now I'm just gonna bring in my Fast Fuse and layer all of these pieces up. So I'm gonna put my hello there on the Dazzling Diamonds, and then put all of that on top of the Flirty Flamingo. Then I'll just add a little bit of Fast Fuse to the top of my little camera, and I'm just going to angle it off the side in this little bit of open space there. Isn't that cute? I love that. And then some dimensionals on the back. All right, so now we can start assembling the rest of the card. So I've got a Whisper White thick card base here. This is cut at 11 inches by 4 1/4 inches, and I've scored it at 5 1/2 inches. So I'll just bring in my bone folder. Give that a nice crease. There we go. Let's see, which side do I want? Okay, I'll go with this side. All right, so then I've got some crushed curry cardstock, and all of these measurements are on today's coordinating blog post linked just below the video in the description notes. You can also find all of the supplies linked below the video and on today's blog post. So I'm just going to add this to the center. So this is cut at 3 3/4 inches by 5 inches. There we go. Then I've got a piece of the Pick a Pattern Designer Series paper. This is cut at 1 1/2 inches by 4 1/4 inches. So it stretches the front of the card from left to right. I really love that look, having it go all the way across the front of the card. and having a smaller layer beneath. Been really into that lately. All right, so I've got my backings off of those dimensionals, and then I'm just going to add this on right about here on the card. Isn't that so cute? I love that. And one more finishing touch. So I wanted to add an embellishment to this card when I was creating it, and I just, sequins didn't seem right, enamel shapes didn't seem right. I just couldn't figure out what I wanted. And then I went into my little embellishment drawer and I found the eclectic shaped paper clips. I have not used these before, and I got these when the catalog, the annual catalog first came out, and I thought, oh, maybe I can use these. So you've got 3 different shapes in here in 3 different colors. You have a crushed curry paper clip, looks like a little banner. That's really cute. Then you've got this one, I don't know, this is kind of a funky little shape, kind of reminds me of lips a little bit, I don't know. But this one is in Emerald Envy. And then you've also got a basic black one, kind of looks like a little arrow. I wanted to use this basic black one. So what I did is I just took it, opened it up just a little bit, slid it to the side of the card, and I just added it on right here. And it just gave a nice little element to this card, perfect finishing touch, and I love it. And I just love the touch of the Dazzling Diamonds Glimmer paper. So pretty. I think this is a really, really fun card. And even though it's got a little bit of pink, it can be masculine a little bit. I like it. And then of course, you know, I had to decorate my envelope, so I added that same designer paper to the flap, went ahead and stamped the hello there and the little camera, and now I have a coordinating envelope to go along with this card. I really love how this card turned out. What do you all think? I really love it. It's very simple, quick, easy to have on hand, but it's got some wow to it as well. Love it. So I hope that you enjoyed today's tutorial. I had fun stamping with you all as usual. So remember, if you'd like to purchase any of the supplies that you saw me use today, there are clickable links just below the video in the description notes. You can also find those links over on my coordinating blog post, which I've linked to just below the video as well, and all of the measurements are over there too. So thanks again, you guys. I'll be back soon with another tutorial.